the last time she said do it, she said do it for 5 years, and this time she said 20, and I was like, maybe 5, because
What are you up to today?
I just came down here to get some tomatoes because I know they're in season, and my mouth is just watering. And it's Saturday, so
Yeah.
I'm just kind of taking it easy. Had
Yeah.
a really nice meditative time this morning at the
That's
lake,
awesome.
and today I just decided, you know what, whatever moves me, that's what I'm going to do. That's why I said yes to you.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, there's so many things that we don't see
Yeah.
that are not in our awareness because we're focused on get this done, do this, it's Saturday, you got to.
Yep.
And so today I just decided, there's I take on so many bits of information, my subconscious does, but my conscious mind doesn't see it. So
Yep.
I'm deciding today I'm just gonna, this is the message I got, expand your awareness.
Yeah,
And there you were.
that's amazing. Yeah, it's so easy to get stuck in a rut and habit. Habit is a very strong, powerful thing, and it's important,
It is.
but so many of us let it run away, and we just do everything by habit, and then we're not really living anymore. We're just robots doing the same old thing all the time.
Because we haven't questioned whether that's really for the good, like you said, about the good of all.
Yeah.
Our habits, sometimes we just habitually do these things that we know that keep us in comfort. Our brain's always trying to keep us in homeostasis. This is what you do, this is comfortable.
Yeah.
And we don't reach out to the other parts that
Yeah.
we might find delight in.
Yeah.
So I was at the ATM getting some money because I never carry cash. Who carries cash, really? I don't know. I would like to. I'm
Yeah.
an old lady, so I'd like to carry cash. And I got over there and I put my card in and I did my number, and there was a guy behind me, and my habitual thing is like, oh, God, hurry, I've got to hurry. So I got my stuff and I drove out, and I was like, wait, I thought I got more than that. And my brain said, oh, you did. You left it. You left it in the ATM, or you left it on the little street. And so, out of habit, I just went over there and it was in my lap. And that's what I was meant to do today.
Yeah.
Look in your lap.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. When you're doing things by habit, you're not doing them consciously. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that's my goal for today. If you can have a goal, is to just move. My husband is great at this.
What was it that made you decide to do that? Because you had to realize, oh, this is something I should do.
Like, just go with follow the breadcrumbs from one place to the other. Well, I had some oracle cards and I was shuffling through them and just doing my practice. I have a practice every morning, and I was doing it, and I was walking down the stairs and one fell out, and I was like, oh, didn't even ask a question, but here it is, and it said new beginnings. So I looked up that kind of, was like, oh, that's good, just expand your mind, something wonderful is coming your way, something new you've never seen before. So I got sat down, did my meditation, shuffling the cards. What do I need to know about today? Shuffled it like just, because I was looking at the lake, that same card popped out.
Cool.
So I said, this must mean that the new beginning for me is just to listen, come this way, come this way, come this way.
So when you were meditating, what all were you thinking about?
Well, I was actually doing a future self meditation in 20 years, seeing myself in 20 years and what my future self would say to me. Like, what do I need to know today?
Yeah. Explain how that works.
Which part? Like the meditation?
Yeah, the
Well, it's a guided
meditation, the 20 years.
meditation. It's a guided meditation.
Okay.
It's, you're seeing yourself today. What are your aura and your color that you're surrounded by, and then you see yourself getting on another light beam to the future. 20 years. Do you know how old I'll be in the 20 years?
No idea.
81. So I kind of saw wrinkles, a little gray hair.
It happens.
I'm kind of glad, if I'm still around. But so you just kind of go to a place where you think you might be living. What does it look like? What does this future self invite you into their home and your home, and what it looks like, what it feels like, and just you ask your future self some questions about what do I need to know now to get to where you are, because obviously my future self I don't know if it's that way for everybody. I never thought about that, but for me, that person is just flowing and
Yeah.
swaying and having fun and living in ease and peace. And you know, the way the world is today, and like you said, we're just seem to be
Yeah.
exclusive instead of inclusive. But I got that feeling of inclusivity this morning, and maybe that's what I need to do now is
Yeah.
to just include the minds and the you know, the perceptions of other people too. So that's kind of what I'm on the path
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
So what's the purpose of seeing your future self? Is that to sort of encourage you following the best path now, or? Okay.
Absolutely. And the wisdom of, you know, we all have a seed of wisdom inside of us, but going back to that habitual, just unconscious things you do because you've been conditioned or whatever to do them.
Yeah.
That wisdom inside of that future, my name is, that future was like, you know, it's going to be okay. I mean, I could have been like dead and in heaven in that place. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's going to be okay. But here's something that I want to tell you today about August the 7th, 2021 today that will help you in the future.
Yeah.
And so that wisdom, I think that was the purpose of it. Yeah.
Yeah. 20 years is a long time.
It is. You know, as I was doing it, because I have a mentor that I'm taking some classes with this person, and she said, okay, this is what I want you to do this week is do this. And I've done it before with her. I've been with her for a while, but the last time she said do it, she said do it for 5 years, and this time she said 20, and I was like, maybe 5, because when I was 25, the future of being 61 was like,
Yeah.
that's not ever gonna.
Yeah,
I mean, not
I
like
don't-
it's gonna happen. It's just you have no concept of that.
And also, I don't even know if I'm going to make it that far. That's a long ways away.
It is. But when you're 61 and you think of the 20 years, I mean, that is old. Although, you know, there's an age of your body and age of your mind. But 5 years, I mean, you know, I could probably think about that. I mean,
Yeah.
you could think 5 years.
Yeah, I can have a rough estimate at least. Yeah.
So when she said do 20, I was thinking, okay. Anyway, it's good. You know, it's good to think about that.
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. I really appreciate you spending time with me.
Well, you are welcome. I appreciate the blue sign.